Welcome, Venerable Dharma Yala. Welcome, Venerable.
Venerable Pinyasinya.
Oh, Dhamma or Yala? Dhamma Yala?
Panyasanya.
Oh, Panyasanya. Yeah, but the name is shown here, Dhamma Yala.
Thamma Nila. Yes.
Okay, Dhamma Nila.
Nila. Yes.
Nila. Welcome. And which state are you from?
In Myanmar,
In
teacher.
Myanmar. Which state? Chan state?
Yes, Chanstate.
I see. Welcome to the class. And you wait some other friend. Sorry, come early a little bit today. Did you hear me clearly? Did you hear my voice okay?
Yes, okay, teacher.
Oh, very good. Today I didn't use extra microphone. I just used from the notebook. What time now in Chan State? What time now in Chan State?
In Chiang Tung, teacher.
Or in Chiang Tung? What time now in Chiang Tung? The o'clock. What time now?
8 a.m. 7 o'clock, teacher.
8 a.m.
7 minutes.
7 o'clock. Oh,
Yes,
still
7
early. In Thailand now, 10 minutes to 9. Mean 10 more minutes will be 9 o'clock. Have you finished your breakfast?
Yes, finish, teacher.
Very good. What did you have for your breakfast today? Are you going for Ambo today? Did you go for Ambo today morning?
Not have teacher in monastery.
Or in that state,
Monastery.
no Pintapada?
Yes. Not have teacher.
I see. In Thailand, most of every month have to go for Ambo or to visit the village. The people offer the food according to the situation and depends on the status of the villagers. Doesn't matter any kind of food, but the food must be already cooked. Then the people offer to the Buddhist monk or Buddhist novice. Are you Buddhist monks or are you a novice? Dhammayala, are you a Buddhist monk or a Buddhist novice or
Buddhist
layman?
monk, teacher.
Buddhist monk. How long have you been ordained to become a Buddhist monk? How long? How many years?
Oh, teacher, so many, teacher.
So many years already.
Uh, 100, 100 people, teacher.
Or 100 monk in your temple?
Yeah, teacher.
Oh, a lot
Monk,
of monk.
monk have 13, teacher.
Monk have 13 and
And
novice.
novice 100 people.
Oh, about 100 novice.
Yes.
Mm.
In monastery Pariyati. Yeah, teacher.
Oh, they study bachelor degree in the temple.
Yeah, teacher.
Ah, that's very big temple. And then you also join in the MCU. And you are teachers or you are student in your temple?
In temple is my teacher.
You are teachers, right? Very good. And what subject are you teaching?
Pali subject, teacher.
Very good. Pali subject.
Yeah.
Very good. What grade? What grade Pali?
Uh, uh, in Myanmar is called Thammasariya, teacher.
Kamacharya.
Yes.
Very good.
And Thailand call is Bayok Jet.
Whoa, that's great. Higher than I in Thailand. I just only grade 3, ประโยค 3.
Yes, teacher.
Then I think you also can help me teach Pali in this language,
In Burmese language, teacher.
in Burmese language, right?
Yes, Burmese language.
Okay. If you, but I'm not good in Pali because during I was a monk, I fail again and again for the 4th grade for the ประโยค C.
Yeah, teacher.
Then I have finished my bachelor degree, then continuously studying in India. Then I have stopped for the learning Pali. Only come back to MCU now, got the opportunity to revise and to repeat my grammar again in Pali. I hope that you can help me how to improve my grammar too. Welcome, Venerable Suchata. Welcome, Venerable Suchata. Have you finished your breakfast? Venerable Suchata, are you
Yeah,
ready?
teacher.
Welcome to the class.
You go
Have
out
you
from there.
finished your breakfast?
Yes, I have, teacher.
What time now in your area?
23 past 8.
Or 23 past 8. Oh,
Yeah,
very
teacher.
different. In Thailand now, in Bangkok, 5 minutes to 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Sorry for starting early. Starting
yeah, yeah.
early because time is different, but it's okay. We are talking something else before our classmate is joining. And Venerable Suchata, now we make a decision that our class in the four skill of learning English, we're going to start on Saturday night. If you have opportunity, you are welcome to join the class.
Yeah, teacher.
How about in the evening? I think in Thailand it will be about 20 o'clock. I think in your country it will be around uh, 19 o'clock, right?
Nine, 19.
Yeah. In the evening Saturday, we're going to run the
Oh, yeah,
class.
teacher.
We're going to run the class for the four skill with the noble English with the noble four noble truth. The class will be held because I want to improve my English also about Buddhism, and I hope that all the students who may get opportunity to join the class can improve all the four skill in
Yeah,
English.
teacher.
Very good. Now we have two joining Venerable Dharma Nyala and now Venerable Suchata. Welcome to the class. We wait about 15 minutes more to welcome to all our classmates to join the class because in your country it's too early. But in Thailand now, 4 minutes to 9 o'clock. Venerable Suchata, did you go for Ambo in the morning? Did you go for Ambo in the morning, Venerable Suchata? Now I put not the subject in Pali literatures in English and in Thai. Dika Nikaya, volume 22, Maha Satipatthana Sutta, the great frames of reference for free distributions only as a gift of Dhamma. This translate into English by some venerable who have translate into English. Maybe not perfect, but it's okay, it's good. At least we get in English for everyone to learn and practice in English. Venerable Suchata, did you see the Pali literatures in the red color on the monitor?
Yeah, teacher. I can't see, teacher.
Or you can't see, or did you see? Are you seeing?
No, no, no.
Yeah, now I show
Nothing,
on the
nothing.
monitor. It's
Yeah,
shown
teacher.
on
Yeah,
the
teacher.
monitor. Can you see Dikanikaya?
I can't see, teacher.
Or maybe somehow I have to read again. Sorry, I have to check again.
Yeah, teacher.
I'll try. I'll try. Oh, okay, now it will show in front of the monitor. Now can you see? Now can you see the Tika Nikaya Mahasatipatthana Sutta?
Nothing, teacher.
Nothing. Sorry, I'll try again. Maybe somehow. Uh, it's supposed to show on the screen. Maybe something wrong.
Nothing show in my screen phone, teacher.
Oh, okay, I'll try again. Maybe something because last time is like this also. It show. Hmm, what happened? What happened? It's supposed to show on the screen about the Pali literature. Maybe I'll try again. And it's supposed to show this. Okay, try again. And now, can you see it? Maybe. Okay. What happened? Maybe something wrong. Nothing show on the screen, right? Mm,
Teacher, hello.
Yes, I
Uh,
tried to check
yeah, yeah.
what's wrong. Now you
In
can see only me, right? Not
yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah,
subject.
yeah, yeah.
I tried to show the subject into the monitor, but there's
S
nothing coming out.
yeah.
Maybe
Sometime my connect internet is not good,
yeah,
teacher.
I seen that maybe some signal is not so good. Maybe due to the climate.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the in Myanmar is raining, or the climate is clear.
It's cloudy, teacher.
Or cloud is over there.
Yeah,
Probably maybe because of the cloud is and the situation is changed. And now you can see only the alphabet is coming out in front of the monitor and some of the pictures of me, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. I don't know why the subject that I shown on is not coming. Okay, I will stop on the chair on the face, on my face. Then I'm going to get again
Yeah,
on
yeah, teacher.
the subject. I'm trying to bring the subject into the monitor. It's supposed to be this one. Okay, maybe now I try again for the Dikanikaya 22 Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Did you see anything on the screen about the
Yeah,
red color? Did you see the
yeah, teacher.
Dikanikaya?
I can see Dikhanigaya, teacher.
Okay, now good.
Dikhanigaya 22,
Yeah, Dikanikaya 22
22
Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Mahasatipatthana Sutta,
Yeah,
the
that
great.
I wanted to show.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to study today about the Satipatthana Sutta because we already made introduction for the many days already. Now we're going to join and go on with the subject of Satipatthana Sutta. And it is also the Pali in here. The Pali also show here, Pali in the Roman alphabet. Maybe after finish the class, I will upload this into the website. You can read again about the Pali of Satipatthana Sutta. But there are three languages in there: Pali in Thai, Pali in English, and Pali in Roman alphabet. There are three languages, mean three the alphabet, three kinds of the alphabet. One in Thai, the second in English, and in Pali Romans. Okay, now another one is connection. Venerable Dharma. Venerable Sujata, have you been to Thailand before?
Yeah, teacher. I have been to Mesai for 6 months.
For 6 months.
Yeah, teacher.
And when did you go back to Myanmar?
Yeah, yeah. In I think 2018, teacher.
Oh,
I have been
2018.
18. Yeah.
Uh, now you are teachers or you are still a student?
Now, yes, I am a teacher. I teach my mother language and
Mm,
Pali. Yes, a little Pali in
I see.
for novice. Yes, and
I see.
I teach English for children.
Mm,
A little
I
basic
see.
English.
Basic English.
Yeah, yeah.
What subject did you finish from MCU in Thailand? Faculty of Humanity?
No, not your teacher. I am a first year student.
First year, no?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. But you
Is
also help the school in Myanmar to teach English and teach the Pali.
yeah, yeah.
That's great. The same to me when I was a monk, when I was a monk, I also learned in the university. And by the way, I also help for teaching in the government school. We call it primary school.
Yes, teacher.
Uh,
Uh, this card is for scan year student. Scan year.
this class, Pali Literatures, for the second years or third year, I check first. I also forget.
I
The
think.
timetable is in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Timetable, the timetable here for the second year. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
First year.
First year. Yeah. First year room. Oh no, no. This one is a second year. The timetable
Ah,
another one. This timetable is for the first year, room A104. That is for the Pali Grammar. But this one is
yeah.
for Pali Literature.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pali Literature is the second year.
Wow.
Yeah. It's, but it's okay. I think it can be for everyone. And you are not engaged with the other class in this time.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing to join another class, teacher.
Okay, that's good. You can join with the Pali literature. Do you know anything more about the Pali literature?
Uh, Literature.
You have any
Yeah.
idea in your knowledge?
Uh, yes, a little. Yeah, teacher.
A little. I think
Yeah, a little.
probably every Buddhist student, know about the Pali literature because we are studying from the beginning. Even you learn in the normal school anything about historical backgrounds of Buddhism, anything about the historical backgrounds of Buddha, any Chataka, any stories taken place all over India more than 45 years, according to the historical backgrounds of Buddhism. That means everything is about the Pali literatures. But when we go higher in the studying, then it's more narrow scope into this particular subject, especially for Pali grammar, for Pali literature, for Pali or Buddhist meditation, for the Sila, for the Samadhi, for the Panya, wisdom like this. More studying and more scope into particular subject. But now in the BA, for the first year, second year, third years, and fourth years, like a broad wine, maybe like a big data, studying about anything about Buddhism. And how many days do you have the class in your country? How many days in a week do you have the class to teach in your temple, Venerable Suchata?
Uh, f- 4 days a week, teacher.
4 days. Oh,
Oh, yes,
I
teacher.
see.
4 days a week.
4 days a week, but not
Yeah, yeah.
today, right? Or
Uh,
in the afternoon.
yeah, yeah, yeah. In the afternoon, yeah, teacher.
I see. Okay. Now another Venerable Sai Sai coming.
Yeah,
Venerable
teacher.
Sai Sai is coming. Welcome, Venerable Sai Sai.
Yeah, teacher. I have a question, teacher.
Yes.
Uh, in the humanity, have the Pali literature.
Mm.
Teacher.
Your question mean?
Yeah, teacher. In the timetable, I can see the Pali literature in the humanity.
Oh, Pali Literatures.
Yeah,
In the
teacher.
second years,
Uh,
I will show the timetable
yeah,
to
teacher.
the group, okay? Because the timetable is in here. Another venerable South series song will be coming. I will check. I will take the timetable for the Pali literatures. Now I'm going on my notebook and I'm going to load, to download, or to upload. I'm going to upload the subject. Where where they are? I try to find out. Pali literature's timetable. Pali timetable. It will be the first subject in the timetable. But where I put it? I put it somewhere. Sorry, I'll check again. Uh, Trying to check where it is. The class, the class for the Pali literatures. The program is too slow. Maybe due to I opened too many for the room A500. Room A500. Okay, now is in here. I'm not quite sure that I can copy it and paste it into the cannot. I cannot put it. Oh, maybe something. I'll try again. Sorry. Now I see it. Okay. I share it. Now I share it into the group BA, EP, and that the Pali literatures, room A500 for the second years. Did you see? Sorry.
Yeah, teacher,
Did you see on the BA group?
I can see, teacher.
Okay. Okay, now I think we must go
Yeah,
on with our subject, okay? We may go on with our subject. Probably welcome Venerable. Another Venerable is coming now. It's slowly coming. Venerable Yatha Vinta. Yatha Vinta, right? Now Venerable Yatha Vinta Suchata and other Sai. Okay. Now, uh, did you still see the monitor about the Pali literatures with the Tikanikaya, right? Did you see Tikanikaya Mahasatipatthana Sutta? Okay, now
Yeah,
I hope
teacher, I
that
can see.
everybody can see, and then we'll go together. We are studying together about the Tikanikaya Mahasatipatthana Sutta for the distributions only as a gift of Dhamma. This for the translator. You have done a very good job to translate according to the Pali Tipitaka in the Tikanikaya Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Have you ever heard about Satipatthana Sutta and Mahasatipatthana Sutta? The Venerable Suchata, have you ever heard about
Yeah,
Satipatthana Sutta
teacher,
and Mahasatipatthana Sutta?
I
Can
yeah
you
yeah
describe,
teacher.
can you make a differentiation between the Mahasatipatthana Sutta and Satipatthana Sutta? What's different? There
Mm,
are two. One
yeah, teacher.
Satipatthana Sutta,
Oh, yeah, teacher.
another one Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Yeah. What are different
Mahasatipatthana.
between two of these?
Maha is
Big, huh?
what can I say in English?
Maha is big.
Uh, long, long,
Long. Maha
long.
is long. Maha is long.
Big and
And
long.
long.
Definition is long. Yeah, teacher. Yeah, I can't
Okay. That's a
say.
good idea. And how about
Mm,
Venerable Sai? What's the difference between Satipatthana Sutta and Mahasatipatthana Sutta?
yeah.
The sound is very much like a game. Who's playing game?
No, teacher.
Venerable Sai, what are different between Satipatthana Sutta and Mahasatipatthana Sutta?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay. And now, Venerable Yatha Vinta, do you know what's different between Satipatthana Sutta and Mahasatipatthana Sutta?
We'll say
Nothing
this is not
different, right?
different. I think this is the same.
Very good.
Yeah, because definition about video.
All
How can show
mentions about
Satipatthana?
the Satipatthana or Sati. Sati is one of the Eightfold Noble Path uh, mentioned in
Yeah,
Satipatthana Sutta and mentioned in Mahasatipatthana Sutta are the same. Okay.
yeah.
Now, if someone asking you, what are different? What are different between Mahasatipatthana Sutta and Satipatthana Sutta? We can say that nothing different, but there is one thing different. Mean the source of comings are different, right? The source of coming or the place are coming. For example, Mahasatipatthana Sutta is coming in Dikanikaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that only different. But Satipatthana Sutta from another sutta
Majimat.
different. But the
Satipatthana.
other nothing different. Difference only the source of coming or the place of coming. The place of comings are different. That's all. But most of the detail, nothing much different. Only one parts are in detail, one parts are different. The place mentioned means spelling little bit different. One is Maha, one is Satipatthana only. But the place of coming, one Mahasatipatthana Sutta have mentioned that is the place is the location taking place in Kammasatthamma. Spellings are different. One Kammasatthamma and one is another Kamma Saddhamma. Dhamma are different. One is tha, like a Dhamma. Another one like a Tanto, Seto Manusesu, or tha like a Tanto. Only spellings are different, mean different name, but the place still in the Kuru state. Is still in the Kuru state. Kuru state. Welcome, Venerable Songkham. Kuru state is the ancient city in India. Venerable Yathavintha.
Yes, sir.
Kuru state. In the modern day, have you ever heard about where is the locations of the Kuru state in the modern day? Have you ever heard about that?
In how to draw cards.
Yeah. Cruise.
Have
What
you
city?
been to India, Venerable Yathavintha?
Yes, sir.
Have you been to India?
Yeah.
Which state you been to?
No.
No, you never been?
Yes, Argent.
You never been to India, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Venerable Suchata? Have you been to India?
Not yet, teacher. I never been to
You
India.
never been, right?
Yeah, teacher.
And how about Venerable Somkam? Have you been to India?
No, teacher.
No. Okay. Never mind. Because you never been, then that's for the excuse that you don't know is okay. If you know because you never been, that is a wonderful. Maybe you see in the map. The Kuru state in the modern day we call Delhi. You know Delhi?
Yes, Argent.
Delhi is the capital, the modern capitals of India in the modern day, modern India. The Lord Buddha been in the Kuru state in one day. And now we see in the Tikhanikaya have mentioned that I have heard that on one occasion the blessed one was staying in Guru country. Country and state almost the same. But in the modern day we call the state, but the country so the same like independent countries like Myanmar, like Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, China, like this. But in the modern day, the Kuru state is belong to country in India. I mean, one of the 28 states in all over India. Now there is a town of Guru called Kammasadhamma. This in Mahasatipatthana Sutta have mentioned Dhamma with the DHA Dhamma. But in Satipatthana Sutta, they will show another. It's not the DH, they will show only this one, Dhamma. Sorry, Dhammas, like this. Did you see what I type in? Did you see what I'm typing in?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. This one in Satipatthana Sutta spelling different. Dhammas, like this. But the name of all things, for example, I have heard that on one occasion, the blessed one, you know who the blessed one? The
Buddha.
blessed one. Who is the blessed one?
The Buddha Ajahn.
Yeah, very good. The Lord Buddha or the Buddha. So many names about the Buddha, the blessed one, the Samma Sambuddha, the Buddha, and Gautama, Shakyamuni, so many names. The blessed one is one of the names of the Lord Buddha. Then the blessed one addressed the monks. You know address? Address means saying, like a calling. Oh monk,
Yeah.
oh monk. Like I talk to you. Venerable sir, venerable sir,
Yes.
venerable Suchata sir. Like this. But the Buddha said to monk, oh monk, oh bhikkhu in Pali. Then the monks replied that, venerable sir, the monks replied. The blessed one said this is the direct path for the purifications of beings, for the overcomings of sorrow, lamentation, for the disappearance of pain, distress, for the attainment of the right method, for the realizations of abiding. In other words, the four frames of reference which call. This paragraph contains a lot of meaning. We call seven benefit. Seven benefit. You know benefit?
Yes.
Like we are studying Pali literatures. There are many benefits. If you sell some products, then you get the benefit. The same, we are studying about Pali literatures. We're going to gain the benefit of the studying Satipatthana Sutta or Mahasatipatthana Sutta. 7 benefits in studying Pali literature. The first one we call purification. What is a purification? Venerable Suchata? Can you make what is the meanings of purification? Venerable Suchata?
Yeah, teacher.
Can you make the differentiation between the synonyms of purification. Another word to describe the purification. Can you do it? Venerable Wepula?
No, teacher.
Okay. And how about Venerable
I
Yata Vinta?
Yes, sir.
What is if you make the differentiation between the old word, sorry, the synonyms of purification, what is the meanings of purification? In Pali we call Visuddhiya, right?
Yeah.
In Pali, Visuddhiya. But welcome Venerable Visuddha.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Welcome. And
Thank you, sir. I am late,
it's all
sir.
right. Thank you for coming. Purifications of being. It mentioned here the purifications of beings. Purification means very clean. Purification means very pure, very purifying people, very purifying mind. If someone asking you, what is the meaning of purification? Because the being is okay. The being, we have to make the definitions about the beings also. Being, not specific mentions about the human being, but the being can mean the God and goddess, the human being, beast or animal, or maybe the hell room being. You know the hell? The hell means the underworld. There are the under or the down room, mean the being that been born in the very bad situation, in very bad status of being, that we call the hell room. All kinds of beings, not every kinds of being can be purified or can be the purification. Only some being, for example, like a human being, the Jatulokapala being, Jatawatungsa stage of being, Yama, Tusita, Nimmanorati, Paranimitaswati, up to Pakawaka, Brahman, that all being can be purification or can be purifying themselves to be clean. The water can clean only the external physical or even internal physical, only some of part of the body or dirty. But the one who's studying about the Satipatthana Sutta can be purifying the whole part of physical, mental, and verbal. You know the physical body?
Yeah.
From the top hair, from the top of our hair up to the toe, so up down to the toe, mean the leg, the parts of our leg, the lower one, that we call physical body. You know the verbal body?
Yeah.
Verbal?
Body compound to Nama and Rupa.
What about the verbal body?
Body is compound to Nama and Rupa.
The verbal mean the speech, the word we are saying, the word we are saying, or even a non-word saying. For example, like if I point my fingers, that also the part of the verbal and cooperating with the physical. We call an awajana basa, that we call verbal body, mean the speech. The mental body, do you know the mental body? Welcome, KVD, smile. Another one coming. We talk about physical body, verbal body, and the mental body. May I ask one question? Did you still see the Venerable Sir, the monk replying on the monitor on your screen? Are you still seeing the the page of the Mahasatipatthana on your
Yes,
screen?
yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Because when I show the screen of the Tikanikaya, I cannot see your face
Ah, yes, teacher.
because when I turn back to your face like this, I'm not quite sure that your the alphabet is still shown to you because it's not quite complicated for the new technologies. But anyway, thanks a lot for the new technology for us. We can learn online even we are staying so far from each other. This is a new benefit of the technologies to bring us to be closer and closer to each other. Even we stay so far, more than 1,000 kilometers from each other, we still communicate to one another without long journey from one place to another place. But now we come back to the purification, purifications of beings again. Now I hope that you remember beings, not just only human being, can be the hero being, can be the human being, can be the god and goddess beauty being, can be any kinds of being. Um, this, the first purification is the first benefit. The second, and purification for the Pali word, we say Visuddhiya, Sattanam Visuddhiya. Second, the second benefit, the second benefit, the second benefit is for overcoming of sorrow, for the overcoming of sorrow. In Pali, we call soka. Soka. Anyone who is studying Pali, can you describe the meanings of the soka? Venerable Suchata?
Yes, teacher.
What is the meanings of soka?
Mm,
Soka in
yeah.
Pali.
Soka is the meaning is some like some people is not happy, unhappy, teacher, unhappy.
Unhappy, very good,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
Unhappy, very good. You give good explanation or definition, or we can say synonym, synonyms of the soka. But one words in Pali and another words in English. Welcome another Venerable Pinya and Mr. Ong Min. Welcome. Ong Min, where are you now? Okay. Now we have about 9 classmates joining together.
Yeah, teacher.
I would repeat a little bit for newcomer, Mr. Ong Min,
Good.
Venerable Pinya Wara, and Venerable Bepula. We are talking about the 7 benefits of the studying Satipatthana Sutta or Mahasatipatthana Sutta. The first benefit is, in Pali we call Sattanang Visuddhiya, mean the one who practice in Satipatthana Sutta can be purifying people, or can be purifying person, or can be the purification. Purifying can be described as physical body, purifying, verbal body, mean the speech, the mental body, mean the part of the chitta, of the mind. Now we are talking about 7 benefits. Now we go back to the Tikha Nikaya 22 Mahasatipatthana Sutta, and we are talking the third paragraphs about the 7 benefits. The first benefit is the purification. The 7 benefit, the first is the purification. The second is overcoming of sorrow, or overcome the soga, or we call overcome the soga. The soga is in Pali. The soga in Pali. Lamentation, lamentation. The third is the lamentation. What are the lamentation? In Pali we call parideva. Parideva. For the sorrow or soga is just unhappy, very sad, very sorrow. But this we call in Pali soga. For lamentation in Pali we call parideva. Parideva is the word in Pali. Lamentations of Parideva. Any one can make description. I would like to ask Mr. Ong Min. Mr. Ong Min, last time.
Yeah, teacher. I'm here, teacher.
Yeah. Do you know what is the meanings of Parideva? Can you make in English?
Sorry, teacher. I don't know, teacher.
Very sincere. Very sincere. Because if a little bit clever, a little bit cheating, you can look back, you know,
Yeah,
you
teacher.
can look back to lamentation, this the meaning, but it's more than this word. We can say that after sorrow, it's more than sorrow. The people cannot be more patient. Then how the people doing? Most of the people crying. Parideva means crying out. after get something or something disturbed too much. Something disturbed too much cannot be more patient than the being crying out loudly. When some of the member of the family lost their beloved one, lost their beloved one. You know the meaning of beloved one? Venerable Pinya Wara, you know the beloved one?
Beloved one.
Yes.
What what does man say, beloved ones?
Beloved one mean someone you have a lot of love. For example, your father, your mother, your
Yes,
relative, that we call beloved one. All right?
yes. No, yes,
Uh-huh.
teacher.
If someone lost their beloved one very much, mean from the sorrow, maybe your face become a wrinkle. For example, your eyebrow or your forehead wrinkle, or your body pain, or your mind is pain, a lot of sorrow. But beyond the sorrow, the people crying. Uh, anyone had been studying about the day that Lord Buddha going to be passed away, Ananda, what is the Venerable Ananda doing?
He is crying.
Before, yeah, very good. That means the Venerable Ananda is still not fully noble yet. He's only the first stream of the Sotapanna, right?
Yeah, sure.
He's still not cutting whole part of defilement yet. He still be happy, he still have sorrow, he still, but not much like a lamentation or pariteva, but his face very sad. The Lord Buddha is going to be passed away very soon, and he's still not the full noble yet. He's walk away and he leaned to the door of the hut or the building near to the Lord Buddha, laying down to be passed away, and he, with the thought that, oh, now the Lord Buddha, my beloved master, going to be passed away, but I am in those days. I was still not completely a noble yet. What can I do? Without the Lord beloved master, what can I do? This is the sorrow of Ananda, the Venerable Ananda. Those days, the Venerable Ananda, he was almost 80 years old. Lord Buddha passed away. Lord Buddha passed away when the Lord was how many years old? Ong Min? The Lord Buddha passed away at how old was him? Suchata? Vepula?
Yeah, teacher.
The Lord Buddha was how many years old?
Uh, 2664, teacher.
Mean that day, the Lord Buddha, the day passing away, he was, how old was he?
80 years old.
Very good. 80 years old.
Years old.
But when he passed away up to now, 2563,
31.
or we can say 800, sorry, 2564 already, because in our Myanmar, Thailand, we call one Buddhist era after 1 year complete of the pass away of Lord Buddha. But in Sri Lanka, they call the Buddhist era one, the day that Lord Buddha passed away. But in the Buddhist traditional in Myanmar, in Thailand, we call Buddhist era one after complete 1 year that Lord Buddha passed away. It's different way of counting, or we call calendar or chronological chronologies. The way to count are different. 2564 years ago, but that day Lord Buddha was 80 years old. Ananda also 80 years old. If we are studying about this, if it thinks of the something surrounding, some things concerning. For example, the Lord Buddha talked about Satipatthana Sutta. If we just only read, the Blessed One say this is the direct path for the purifications of being, for the overcoming of sorrow and lamentation, for the disappearance of pain, distress, for the attainments of the right method, for the realizations of unbinding. In other words, the four frames of reference. Which four? If we just read only like this, do you think that will you remember? Ongmen,
Yeah, teacher.
if you read just like what I read, do you think that will you remember?
As I let us know, my teacher.
I think
Uh, the Buddha taught this is the Mahatadipattana is it have and three element Vinyasati and Sila. I doesn't know. Teacher.
okay, maybe you have a wrong perception a little bit. Okay, I ask another Venerable Suchata, if we are studying just like I did, I read all this, then we go again to another paragraph, then we go again to another paragraph, again and again, finish. But what we are doing right now, we're studying about the purifications of being, then we talk something surrounding the situation is concerning. We take so many part of concern. For example, beings. What are the beings? Is mentioned here. The being means the hell realm state of being, the human realm or the beast, animals of being, the human being, Chatulokapala, Bhagawan, Brahmin. We talk about concerning. Then, like this, which way for you to easy remember, Venerable Suchata?
Yes. I can remember this sometime
The previous one or the
prefabrication.
last one better?
Yeah. The first one is prefabrication, purification, and so sorrow, the soga, and breathing. Yeah, teacher.
I think the one who can remember just only read once and remember that, I think should be the bright one, mean the very very clever one or the very intelligent one. But for us, I think we are still very very not learned one yet. We choose take more example and then concerning about what we are studying. I think this is my idea, not a, the perfect idea, just showing the idea. I think in my own way, if we are studying, then we take example, we take the one is concerning to explain about what is the purifications of being, what is the overcomings of sorrow, what is the lamentation, what is the disappearance of pain, distress, to explain and concern many stories to bring along, that is make me more easier to be understood instead of just only read and then go forward and forward. This is my idea, but I don't know. That's why I wanted to ask your idea. What idea that you think is more easier for you to understand the completely the text of Satipatthana Sutta? Okay, I will ask one by one. Ong Men's already say maybe he's not the right perception yet because he misunderstood. But the Venerable Suchata may expect like the first one may be easier, just read and go. Venerable Vipula, how do you think? Venerable Vipula, are you still online? Venerable Vipula, do you still online?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, teacher.
What do you think? Should be like what I'm doing, like take example from that and this to joy and make clear about this paragraph, or just read once then finish. Which one is you like the most? Which one is do you think that more easier for you to understand? Do you understand the question? Okay,
No, teacher.
not clear, right? Not,
Yes.
you have no idea. Okay, next I go to Venerable Visuddha. Venerable Visuddha, what do
Yes,
you
teacher.
think? The same question. What do you think?
It is important. And there's purification, sir.
Okay, thank you. Venerable Yata Winta, what do you think? Yata Winta, what do you think?
Um, yes, Arjun. Again, ask me questions. I don't clear.
Um, the way that I explained, take example to explain about purification,
Yeah.
and take example to make clear about the
What can mean also?
overcoming,
Also.
and just only read. Which way do you think that is more easier to understand?
Yes, Arjun. Purification is 11.
Okay, thank you. Somkam,
Oh, yeah, teacher.
uh, which way you prefer the most?
Okay, for me, I think we need to read back and study back again and again for remember or for clear about this.
Mhm. That mean the same. The last one mean we read again and then take example and then we go back again and read again
Yes,
like
sir.
this.
Yes.
Okay, the same idea I think. Okay, anyway, uh, even you understand or not, or you didn't understand, but I think in my opinion, in my experience, what I'm doing right now, we are going to the the paragraph about the 7 benefit of the practicing Satipatthana Sutta. Then I took example to show is more easier for me to understand because we if we are facing some of part that is very significant, it's very important. If we just go fast, we cannot remember because this is the highlight of the Satipatthana Sutta. If we wanted to sell some products, we want to get the benefit. For example, I'm doing for the tourist business. I brought the people to pilgrimage to all over India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, Myanmar, and in Thailand. I have to think of what is the benefit. What is the benefit that I'm going to gain by doing tourists, bring the people, take care of the people to go for the pilgrimage in India and elsewhere in the world. I have to think of the benefit first. What is the benefit? The benefit can be divided into material benefit and the qualities, or we call the moral benefit. If the doing, the collecting, the motivating, cultivating, and inspiring the people to go for the Buddhist pilgrimage, the first thing will bring the benefit to my own that I can have the opportunity to give the right knowledge to the people. That is my benefit. The first in moral or the qualities of doing the good thing. And another thing, the material. If I'm going to do for the pilgrimage to those countries, I can get some of the money left from what I'm doing for the tourists. I'm going to do this business because I get both material benefit and the moral benefit or the knowledge benefit or the wisdom benefits. In this, we may call that power of the merits or power of the boon, the power of the doing good thing, the boon or the doing good thing, good activities. In Buddhism, for example, we call Bun Kriya Wattu. three. First, sila. The second is samadhi, and the third is panya or wisdom. These three boon or these three power of the merits to benefit, then I'm going to do like this. The same thing we are studying about Satipatthana Sutta. If we're going to know about the benefit of studying Satipatthana Sutta, we're going to do with the whole amounts of our energies. We're not going to lose a single minute to not pay attention to study about the Four Noble Truths or the four foundations of mindfulness or Satipatthana Sutta. We are in a hurry. We are in the very happy to do. Why? Because more we learn, more we practice in Satipatthana Sutta, we're going to gain more benefit from the studying of Satipatthana Sutta. This now like the advertising. The most significant part of the Satipatthana Sutta studying is to make advertising. How can I make advertising to you to get to know about the significance of what is the most valuable thing, what is the most right view, what is the most right thought about studying Satipatthana Sutta? Then I will have to show the same thing. Why did I talk this part too much? I talk too much, I stretch too much, and I concentrate too much in this part because this is the most benefit to everyone who are studying about Satipatthana Sutta. Either you, either me, or either anyone who is coming to study, to listen, to watch what we are learning right now. Those people who are coming to watch again, who is coming to listen again, who is coming to learn again about this Satipatthana Sutta, will keep in mind that, wow, 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta. That's a lot. That's a lot of valued thing. For example, like a few months ago or a few weeks ago, the people of Myanmar been trapped under the jewelry mine in Myanmar due to the heavy rain. Why do the people struggling and smuggling and searching for the crystal, for the jade, for the jewelry? Because the people think that the most valued material things on earth is free of charge to gain from the ground is searching. Then they do. But they die because of the dangers of the natures or the heavy rain or the earthquake or the earth slide and kill a lot of people. Because those people think that That is the most valued thing. The same thing, if one of you or either me, all of you, even me, I myself, I got the idea that this is the most valued thing on earth, not just on earth. This is the most valued thing on these billions of universe. Nothing to compare, nothing to make equal value to study about Satipatthana Sutta. Because not easy for one to be born as a human being, not easy for one to live the life up to now, not easy for anyone to get opportunity to listen about what is the teachings of the great master. Then the last one, not easy for one Lord Buddha will be coming to be on earth. Not easy. Once of the billions years that one Buddha will be coming, or even one Buddha is coming. Not easy for us to be born as a human being, to be born as a human who are learned, who are getting opportunity to listen what is the teachings of Lord Buddha. Not easy. That's why I tried to cheer, I tried to motivate, I tried to cultivate, I tried to inspire all my students, all my friends, all my family to understand that don't be heedlessness, don't be careless about the teachings of the great master of gods and men, because it's not easy, not every opportunity to offer to everyone. Like now, we are the best being on earth to get opportunity to study just only one sutta, Mahasatipatthana Sutta or Satipatthana Sutta, to understand even more difficult. To understand even more difficult what is the purification of being, what is the overcomings of sorrow or soga, what is the overcoming lamentations or parideva, overcoming or crying out loudly for the disappearance of the pain of the physical body, for the disappearance of the pain of the mental or distress, for the attaining or attainment of the right method or the right path. That means the Eightfold Noble Path. For the realizations of the unbinding. That means Nibbana. It's not easy. It's not easy. And not all the time showing the opportunity. Not all the time. Very few. That's why I'm trying to show and to stress all these 7 benefits to everyone whom I have been concerned to. Because if I have opportunity, if I have any time, any opportunity to do, I will have no doubt, I have no hesitate I will have no delay to give, to offer, to challenge, to cheer up, or to inspire to everyone. These are the 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta. Okay, now one, purification of being. The second, for the overcoming of sorrow or soga. The third, for the overcoming the lamentations or parideva or crying out loudly. The fourth, for the disappearance of the pain. The fifth, for the disappearance of distress or the mental pain. The sixth, for the attainment of the right method or the right path, that is the Four Noble Truths or the Eightfold Noble Path. The seventh, for the realizations of the unbinding, or we call Satchika Tappa, mean to make clear about the Nibbana. These are 7 benefits of studying the 4 foundations of mindfulness or Satipatthana Sutta. Okay, now we are come back to our phase before we finish our class within 10:40 minutes. And now I would like one by one to make or to repeat or to explain as much as you can what are the 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta today. If you could get these 7 benefits, I think from the whole life since you was born up to now, you are great already. You are the bit near to the noble already. You are on the way to become a disciple of the noble one already. Okay, I'll start from Venerable Somkham. Venerable Somkham,
Yeah,
what
teacher.
do you understand about 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta? Can you explain in English as much as you can?
Tại là mừng.
What is the meaning Tai La Mừng?
Sorry. I have no idea, teacher.
You see, even I explain a lot, but not easy to remember, right?
Yeah, sure.
Not easy to remember. What if you think if we can just read only one times and then go on? I think it's not easy for anyone to remember. That's okay. That's sincere. That's I am appreciate. I was appreciate too much about what you think and what you say. You know, sincere that Tai La Mừng. We no need to explain about Tai La Mừng, okay? No need to explain. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, next, Venerable Yatawinta. Venerable. Just your own idea. Don't be perfect. You know, don't think that you will be perfect. Just how much you remember.
Yeah. Yes. As an teaching board, I try to hold and favor step by step.
Mm-hmm.
The first one,
You want me to show again on the page? Okay, I show here. Okay, I show here the blessed one. Okay, what do you understand? These 7 benefit.
Yes, uh, let's see.
Okay, I will make copy and show in one page. Maybe more easy for you to read. I will show on the top of this one.
Yes, sir.
I will show here. Okay, this is the the one that we have learned. Okay, and this okay, one page now. Can you explain?
Let's see again. Wait.
Okay, no,
Oh, yes.
you cannot.
Let's see again.
The first, the second, and the third. It seems to be easy when we are studying, but when we are going to describe, when going to explain, very much like you've been to some other country, then you got opportunity to get a very tasty and delicious food. And for example, like you come to Thailand, then some people offer you nam tok. You know nam
And
tok?
I don't know.
Nam tok is a kind of food. It's very famous for the people in Thailand who want the delicious food. And when you go back to Myanmar, then some people say to you, "What do you like the most for Thai food?" Then you remember, "Oh, I like very much is nam tok." When
What?
you listen about the food, when your people listen nam tok, then
Uh,
what is the nam tok and how to make the nam tok? Oh, don't know. I don't know how do they make. The same, when we are studying about the 7 benefit of studying Satipatthana Sutta or the 4 foundations of mindfulness. It seemed to be very, very interesting. It seemed to be very, very spacious, significant topic. But when we're going to make clear again, it's not easy. It seems to be very, very tough. I think the same idea. Okay, never mind. If you are already expert, then I think you cannot be a student. You can be a teacher already. Thank you, Venerable Yata Vinta. You have anything more to say before our class over?
Yeah. Again, sir.
Okay. Venerable Visuddha, do you be able to explain about the 7 benefit of studying Satipatthana Sutta?
Yes, but it is difficult to explain because we are learning in Mahasi Patana Sutta first time. It is
Okay,
difficult to explain.
very good, very good.
Yes,
This you already explained. Mean,
yeah.
what do you think? What do you know? What do you understand? You already said.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Next, Venerable Suchata, what do you think about 7 benefit of studying Satipatthana Sutta?
Yeah, teacher. I think as we know about Mahasatipatthana a lot, we can practice the 7. Yeah, I think.
mean, you expected to be passed through all these 7.
Yeah, yeah,
It seemed to be easy to pass, right?
yeah, yeah.
But uh, I'm not quite sure. Since I was ordained to become a novice up to now, frankly, said that I couldn't get through yet. But now I could get through only studying about these are the 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta. But I'm onward on practicing. But still not enlightened according to what is have said in Satipatthana Sutta yet. But up to now, what I feel is very much like happy. I am very much be happy. Just getting to know, I'm already very, very happy. But this happy doesn't need anything, but only just getting to know, I'm already happy. But I can't imagine if I can get through enlightened according to the 7 benefits of Lord Buddha. I think I have no word to explain. I have no the definitions of Thai word, English word, or any language to describe about how benefit is make me happy about getting to know all this Satipatthana Sutta, frankly. But I mean on the way. Okay, now Mr. Olmin, what do you think? Do you have any understanding about what are the 7 benefits of studying Satipatthana Sutta?
Yeah, teacher. I think the Srivana it's not called Mahasrivana. Srivana is an act. Because this Srivana is when we have 3 elements, this is the Vinya Sati and Sila. This is an act. Does not call Mahasrivana. Srivana is an act. Teacher.
Mhm. Okay, we just start. I just make advertisings about if you going on with studying Satipatthana Sutta, you will gain all these 7 benefits. But when no one can predict, no one can forecast about that. This life or next life, no one can describe, no one can mention. But at least we are studying about 7 benefits of studying the Satipatthana Sutta. In our mind, we remember that there are 7 benefits of the studying Satipatthana Sutta or 4 foundations of mindfulness. These 7 benefits will be in our mind. Doesn't matter where we are going, what we are doing, when, why, what, where, how. Anyway, please remember that. On the studying of Satipatthana Sutta or the 4 foundations of mindfulness, you are going to reward, you are going to award, you are going to give a big gift, 7 gifts from Lord Buddha. Or we can say that from the enlightenments of Lord Buddha by studying about Satipatthana Sutta. From now on, I hope that everybody keep in mind. Maybe not be able to finish in this semester, but this will be in your mind. This will be struggling, smuggling, and showing and inspiring in your mind that never forget 7 benefit. If you are studying seriously about Satipatthana Sutta or the 4 foundations of mindfulness, this the blessed one said, this is the direct path, the purifications of being, for the purifications of being, for the overcoming of sorrow or the soga, the lamentation of Arideva, that means crying out. The fourth, for the disappearance of pain or distress. The sixth, for the attainment of the right method or the Eightfold Noble Path. For the realizations of unbinding, that means Satchika Tapa, make clear about the Nibbana. In other words, the 4 frames of reference, which 4 we are going to learn. The Kaya-nupassana Satipatthana, the Vedana-nupassana Satipatthana, the Chitta-nupassana Satipatthana, and the Dhamma-nupassana Satipatthana in the next class. This is, we are going to study the whole semester about Satipatthana Sutta. And we are going to take our exam with Satipatthana Sutta. I would like to cheer to everyone. Okay, now the time is coming to be over. Very few minutes more, about 4 minutes. I would like to start from Mr. Omin. What would you like to say before class is going to be over?
I don't say, teacher.
Nothing to say?
Teacher.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining the class today.
Thank you,
Teacher.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for everything, teacher.
Thank you. Next,
Thank you,
Venerable
teacher.
Suchata, do you have
Yeah,
anything to
teacher.
say before finish the class?
I have no idea, teacher.
No idea?
Yeah, teacher.
Thank you for joining the class, and I hope that you would like to join and share the knowledge to our friend every Monday. If you have opportunity, welcome. Next, Venerable Visuddha,
Yes, sir.
anything to say before our class going to be over?
Yes, sir. If yes, now we are studying the Mahastipatthana Sutta, sir.
Yes.
If we want to explain words, we want to study again and again, sir, in Mahastipatthana Sutta, sir.
Very good idea.
Now,
I think we have to study for many days.
yes, sir.
Okay.
What is the benefits? Seven benefit. We can now we can explain, sir.
Very good.
Yes, we read again and again Mahastipatthana Sutta, sir.
Thank you.
Day by day, sir.
Very good.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much, Venerable Visuddha.
Thank you, sir.
Next, Venerable Yatha Winta, do you have anything to say before class going to be over?
I have no idea as of now, but we say like that. Venerable Visuddha says, because we
Okay,
have
very easy. Huh? Thank you. We would like to say like the Venerable Visuddha says. Very good. That means Venerable Visuddha says very good. Thank you, Venerable Visuddha too. Okay, next, Venerable Somkam.
Yeah, teacher.
Venerable Somkam, anything
Yes.
before the class over?
No, teacher, but I would like to ask you, do you have some book to give our study about seven?
Seven
Seven.
benefits.
Yeah.
Seven benefits we collect from many places. Mean
Uh,
from listening to some of the teachers who's expert in Satipatthana Sutta, and some are from commentary, some are from modern book. But to explain about the seven benefit, we will go on again, and I will take example from other venerable in Tipitaka. Okay,
uh-huh.
we will take the sample from Tipitaka, who was the example in purification, who is for the example of the sorrow or soka, who
Oh,
was the example of the parideva, who was the example of pain in dukkha and domanassa, and who example of attaining, who was the example of make clear about the nibbana. We will take example from the Tipitaka. If you would like to make clear, you have to study about Satipatthana Sutta and search from the commentary, from the modern book, and many books, even from the Chataka, even from
yes,
the Dhammabada.
yes, sure.
Okay, thank you for joining today.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for.
Thank you for your teaching, sir.
Thank you. See you next week. Or if anyone would like to join on Saturday, we're going to have the four skill in English in the Saturday night about 19 o'clock up to 21 o'clock about this. Welcome
Yes,
to
sir.
everyone to join.
Coming Saturday, sir.
Saturday.
Yes, on next Saturday,
Next Saturday,
this
yes, sir.
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And I would like to welcome to invite to everyone who wanted to practice in English, all four
Yes,
skill listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
yes,
Okay.
sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
teacher,
teacher.
we
Thank
can
you.
invite.
Goodbye to everyone.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
the English class listen the online session.
English class will start on Saturday night about 19:30 up to 21 or to 20:30, about 1.5 hours or 1 hours a day.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone. Doesn't matter students or non-students or your friend, any friend you can invite to join.
Yes, I want to invite all of my friends to join the class, sir.
Thank you. See you
Yeah.
this Saturday.
See you, teacher.
See you, teacher.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. Thank you. Now the class is over. Venerable who have been joining the class. Now the class is going to be over. I hope that this recording will be showing to everyone. And I'm sorry and apologize if any conversation to disturb to someone, so make anyone feel bad about studying without pay attention or without the knowledge of my word. I would like to say apologize to everyone who is being concerned. And thank you very much for the one who's look in charge for the Meet Google or Google Meet. And thank you very much for the meetgoogle.com and that get us opportunity to share our knowledge to everyone, to learn, to practice together. I hope that the program will be over. But anyway, I'm not going to make a mistake again. Last time, my class couldn't show one of the record. I'm not quite sure that because of I was forgetting to record or not. I'm not quite sure. Sometime may our mind. And anyway, thank you very much. See you next class in the afternoon for the Pali Grammar. Thanks again. Goodbye.